All right, so I was going to show y'all this Shannon Sharpe video, and I may have to play a little bit to find exactly where he's. I don't want to play the whole video, but he's getting ready to discuss Caitlin Clark and a lot of the haters. Look at the bottom of the screen. Hold on. Look to the bottom of this. Caitlin Clark's triple-double elevates Fever over the Sparks. Caitlin Clark, I'm letting y'all know right now. Caitlin Clark is, I'm just going to say it now, she's the greatest basketball player ever. Now, I totally understand if she still has to live up to that statement. But I'm putting it out there. She is the GOAT. She's the greatest basketball player ever, and I know that makes a whole lot of y'all woke, super feminist, blackity blacks upset. It doesn't matter. The more y'all hate, the more she does better, and the more she says all the right things after she does it. There's so many people that I know that don't even watch basketball, and a lot of them are older women. All right, a lot of these older women that don't even know what's going on in the game, saying certain stuff about basketball, and don't even realize that you're being racist and you're being a hater. I don't know which one you think is worse, but you're being both. Caitlin Clark, look, she just had a triple-double. Like, can we, matter of fact, hold up. Forget all that. We're going to watch, hold on. We're going to watch a little bit of this. I had no idea. Obviously, this was just posted 56 minutes ago. Hold on. We're going to see exactly how good Caitlin Clark is before we have this conversation. Come on.
Step back.
Come on.
Come on. We're
going to watch this for about a minute.
Hard check. Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back. Hits a three.
Scoring games. And Caitlin Clark.
Clark with the hesitation. Clark gets inside and lays it in.
Instead of turning it over,
all right, we'll watch like a couple more and then we get at it.
LA. That's her 41st.
Clark stepping back on the baseline, knocking it down from the mid-range.
That's a beautiful mid-range step back. They're gone. They've been gone.
She does it all.
Clark, good feed into Boston with Friday Night Lights. Lays it in.
Miller allowed it in. There's always a learning laboratory when you're in the gym with these coaches.
You ever see Friday Night Lights, the movie, where Boobie, I think it's his uncle. His uncle's in the stands, and if you watch football movies, so Friday Night Lights was a football movie, true story about, I believe, a school, Permian or Odessa, I forget the name of the school, but there's a guy, best player on the team, Boobie Miles, and his uncle's in the stands, and he's like, yeah, he's like talking to all the scouts. He runs the ball, he's the fastest, and he can throw, like just amping him up. That's how I feel when I'm watching her, yo. She does everything. All right, let's move on to the actual video. I just wanted to show y'all her getting buckets. And right now, so they were going back and forth for the entire season, debating whether or not Angel Reese or her would win Rookie of the Year. It's not even close. And now what's happening is, instead of them talking about Caitlin Clark in the Rookie of the Year discussion, she's number 2 or number 3 in MVP discussions. MVP of the entire league. She's already breaking records. I believe she already broke the rookie assist record. She broke some other record that was just overall in the WNBA. But I want y'all to take a look because Shannon Sharpe, I believe he spoke
a three that gave the Fever a 4-point lead with under 2 minutes to go.
Hear him out a little bit.
Clark and Mitchell hit 5 threes apiece combined. Eminem. M can rap. Hey, Bird. Y'all. Hey, I got to ask y'all a question. Y'all still think she the great white hype?
Yeah, she had a good game. Her and Enrique was going at it, boy.
She can play.
Yeah, her and Enrique.
It ain't hype. Y'all said the same thing about Larry Bird. Y'all said the same thing about Luka. It ain't hype. They can legitimately play. It ain't like people trying to hype them up, Ocho.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like Eminem. M can rap.
And I want to, so the reason, if you saw the title of this show, what is it? Is Caitlin Clark the new Jackie Robinson? I'm sure a lot of y'all probably saw that and said, what exactly is he talking about? Caitlin Clark, think about this. Out of all the flagrant fouls, so for those people that are not familiar with basketball, the flagrant foul is an excessive foul. Something that, you either, you went for a player, you fouled them, didn't, try to get the ball. You were just trying to hit the person, foul them, either knock them on the ground. We've seen some of the flagrant fouls that Caitlin Clark has experienced this year. 17%. Listen to this. 17% of the flagrant fouls that have been committed in the WNBA thus far, or as of yesterday or whenever I looked this up, 17% of the flagrant fouls throughout the entire league have been committed on Caitlin Clark. So let's say that, let me be clear. If 100 flagrant fouls happened in the league, well, I don't know. Some of y'all, this education system, John D. Rockefeller, he didn't, he's trying to get, So let me do the math. That means that out of 100 fouls, flagrant fouls that are committed in the league, 17 of them would be committed against one player. How many players are in the WNBA? Hold on. How many players are in the WNBA? 12 teams, each having a maximum of 12 players, so 144 roster spots. So let's say 100 of those people play a lot. Out of those 144 roster spots, 17% have been committed on one player. Does that not sound excessive? She is getting more hate than any other player in the league. People literally just coming out, just hating on her. You got Cheryl Swoop saying different things, who's a legend in basketball, just hating on this particular person just because she's white. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. And I want to dive into this a little bit before I get into Shannon's. Y'all know how I do. But what I'm realizing is that y'all know back to when they used to talk about bullying. How did they say that you should handle a bully? That you should punch a bully in the face, right? Okay. I'm realizing that now, do you punch that bully in the face, and do you punch other people that look like that bully in the face, or is it just that bully? And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm seeing this in a lot of black people across the board. Because black people feel that white people in the world and America has been so racist to us for so long that we have a green light, a hall pass at being racist towards them. And us hiding behind, well, we can't be racist because y'all are the ones in power, saying goofy stuff like that. We hide behind the people that have become oppressed. And it's the powers that be, and a lot of times it's the Democratic Party specifically in this area, super liberals. The ones that are rallying and all doing all this other crazy stuff, fighting for black, whatever. The ones that are allowing themselves to get bullied when Black Lives Matter runs in the store and says, hey, if you don't put this Black Lives Matter sign outside of your in the window of your store, then we're not supporting, and they do it. Listen, bro. The things that are happening are we have the people that are saying that they've been oppressed, that racism has been committed to them. People don't want racism to end. People want their get back. Now, I'm not saying I don't understand the mindset and mentality around that, but it's a terrible mindset to have. It's a terrible mindset to have. Did Caitlin Clark enslave our ancestors? So now we feel like we can get some get back? Even from like with Bronny James and people saying, well, white people have been using nepotism for so long, then we should do it as well. Do you have an issue with racism or not? Do you have an issue with people being prejudiced or not? Do you have an issue with nepotism or not? If you haven't, or do you just not, or you just have an issue when it's not in your best interest, when it's not working in your favor? And that's what I'm seeing happening with racism. It happened. I'm gonna give you a couple different examples. It's happening politically with Trump and Kamala. Trump and Kamala. People just aligning themselves with, oh, nah, Trump, I'm not even gonna look at what he's done, what his record is, how he's helped black people or how he's hurt black people. I don't even care. I'm just rocking with Kamala. I know that she had the lowest approval rating as a vice president. I know that she hasn't done anything. I know that when she talks, it seems like she's either drunk or just lost in a different way than Biden. But to the point where a lot of people saying like, damn, it would have even made more sense to have Biden out there. But now everybody just loves her. It's all manufactured. It's all made up. It's all phony. But she's black. And I put the air quotes around it because she may be the only Jamaican or Haitian or Caribbean person in the history of the world to be proud about being black. Kamala's mom's Indian, right? And her dad is Jamaican. I don't know about y'all, but I've never met a Jamaican that leads with being black. I've never met a Haitian that leads with being black. No, they want to distance themselves. Let's just be real. And you're not keeping it real if you are Jamaican or Haitian and you don't acknowledge that. Yeah, we know you may be different. You may be the exception. But how does your family feel? How do your people feel? Y'all not identifying with being black. Since when y'all identify with being black Americans? I can remember having discussions with people that I ran track with and them saying that, or played football with, ran track with, and them saying that they could remember being at Penn Relays where everybody comes from all over. Penn Relays, and hearing the Jamaican coaches, the ladies and coaches telling the girls to watch out for the black Americans, like watch out for the black. Come on, bro. Y'all know y'all ain't rocking with us. Like I said, she may be the first Jamaican in history to ever proudly embrace being black. But let's just leave that there. We saw it in Kendrick Lamar and Drake. We've become so obsessed with race that we just align ourselves with whoever we feel is identified with our race because we have this less than and oppressed mentality to where we feel that we're entitled to do the same wrongs that we say were done to us now to others. And we're seeing it play out in this Caitlin Clark situation. We got mad when people didn't accept Tiger Woods. We got mad when people didn't accept Venus or Serena Williams. We got mad at all these things. But now look at us. Look at us hating. And to be totally honest, there were first off, white people love Tiger. I know that he may have had some issues early on. I know that white people love Tiger Woods. Let me leave that over there. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, there is a huge movement of not only the players, but the people that commentate, like the Cheryl Swoops of the world, the former players. Cheryl Swoops out here just hating blatantly. She's been hating on her since she was in college. Why are you hating? Caitlin Clark has these women flying around when they were flying commercial. Who knows? They could have been on these Spirit flights with the rest of us. Now they're on private jets. She's increased the money that they've gotten across the league. How? Because now they have more TV deals. Now they have more attendance. So the teams are making more money. The players are making more money. Now there's more pressure to give a lot of the young ladies and endorsement deals. Now you see more women, more of the young ladies. The MVP of the league, she didn't have a sneaker last year, but when Caitlin Clark got in the league, she got a sneaker now. So all these people don't even want to give credit where credit is due simply because this young woman is white. And I'm calling it out. Stop hating on her. Because we're seeing it play out in various areas of our lives and we think it's doing something good for us. But what it's actually doing is clouding our judgment and forcing us to make stupid decisions like the one that we may end up making. I don't know who you're voting for, but like I said, I voted for Barack the first time, but I did it for 100%, the first and second time. I did it for 100% the wrong reasons. I'm part of that, but I refuse to do that again. I'm not just voting for you because you're black. Are you stupid? That's the same mentality that got it. Well, thinking back, what about slavery? How do we end up in these positions? So I just wanted to call that out. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I guess we don't even got to listen to Shannon Sharpe, but let's listen to a couple minutes of Shannon. And then I want to try to slide in that last topic that we were talking about with the profitable industries and calling out the healthcare industry, the education industry. So let's just, let Shannon cook a little bit and then we're going to move on.
Mm-hmm. Y'all make it seem like y'all thought M was going to be Milli Vanilli. Or Ice, what's his name? Ice Baby. What's Ice Baby?
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. No. This is not hype. It's okay. It's okay. She can play. Yeah.
She would cut it.
So can Angel Reese.
She had 28 tonight. She had 30 what? She had 31 the other night, huh?
31 left. Y'all know when she go to the left, you know what she's gonna do. If we make these women multimillionaires one day, like Tiger, like MJ, we shouldn't hate on her. We should celebrate her, not tolerate her. Now, I know somebody who said exactly what she said, but said it 4 months ago. Ain't none of my business. I don't even know why I brought it up, Ocho.
But who said that, huh? Who said it 4 months ago, huh?
I know a guy.
I'm just asking.
As a matter of fact, I know I've been knowing the guy probably about 56 years. So we go way back.
Okay.
All right. Y'all get the point. Let's move on to that last topic. Stop hating. Get that hate out your heart. It's not healthy and it's not conducive to anything positive. Get that out your heart. It's nasty work. All right, so let's get on to this last topic. But pay attention. Pay attention to how you're moving. Pay attention to how you're moving in your day-to-day life. Because why? Because like anything else, and the reason, I didn't even get on the reason why I'm so opposed to fighting racism with more racism is because it's only going to cause more racism on the other side. It's like it's never going to stop. Excuse me. It's like looking at Israel and Palestine and trying to figure out, like, does anybody think that it's ever going to stop? Or it's just back and forth. You get what I'm saying? It's like any feud to the point where they said this on Game of Thrones, where I talked to y'all before, where eventually nobody's going to even realize how this all started. It's just never going to stop. It's only going to stop when the people that, if you think that the people that, I'll be totally honest, it's not going to stop when, and this was a quote where, I forget the quote, but maybe about 10 years ago, I used to hear it, where it was that, and I think Shannon Sharp actually used to say it, where that racism, until the people that are being racist or the people that are in power, or I think he was talking more so about the people that stand by, the white people that stand by. They were talking about the dynamics between white and black people. And they said the people, until the white people that stand by take a stand against racism and call out the people that are on their side. I don't look at it as sides. It is what it is. But this is just what he was saying. Call out the people on their side, then it's never going to stop. I disagree. I think it's only going to stop when the person who has had the act committed against them decides to just say, I don't need any get back, or I'm going to have a different type of get back. I'm not going to get back with more racism or the same things that I complained about you doing to me because they were unjust, ungodly, no principles, no integrity, no morals. I'm not going to now do those same things to you. I'm going to win in a different way. And that'll be my get back. Until that happens, it's always going to be just the back and forth. We see this we see it across the board. Beef never dies. It's like you see it like from Israel and Palestine to Crips and Bloods in LA. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. So it's not going to stop until one side embraces peace. And you can't be the side that's embracing peace, the side that is causing all the, you over here destroying their side. I'm talking about whatever. I'm just talking in general. You're over it. You can't be the ones that, I've been racist to them. I've been oppressing them for so long. But yeah, now I'm good with peace. Nah, good luck. Good luck. People want their get back. So until the people that want their get back go about it in a different way, then we're probably just going to continue that cycle. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying that that's fair. I'm not saying that that's right. I don't care about right and wrong. I'm just saying the only way, if we actually want to solve it, that seems to be the only way. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. What are the most powerful industries in America? What are the most powerful industries? What are the most powerful industries? Shall I name a few?